Piss off. Hey guys, welcome once again to Lockdown Performance. I've made a little bit of progress and I've just got a little bit of a break in the weather at the moment. As you can see, it looks like it's sort of blowing across. It's been pretty wild for the last 24 hours. We've had a lot of rain here, but the good news is I managed to get the 1J in the Volvo approximately 5 minutes before it started pissing down rain. So yeah, progress. I had to do a little bit of cutting, unfortunately. These engine mounts that I got from Thailand, I'll just see if I can get in a little bit closer here. The engine sits quite high, but I haven't had to trim any of the cross member. So because I didn't trim the cross member, I've had to cut the transmission tunnel. I don't know if you can see it there. You can see the top of the tranny there. I'll show you what it looks like inside. Ooh, bump into the seat frame. So I've had to cut a fair bit off. I mean, not a great deal, but it's still a little bit tight. That's where the back of the gearbox is sitting at the moment. This is a 1J box, so it's probably a little bit longer. A 2J transmission would be around here somewhere. This has got a slip-in tail shaft, whereas the other one's like a bolt-on style. But I'm glad I got it in. That way I can start to do some of the wiring, run the loom, start setting up the fuel lines, start setting up the fuel tank, all that sort of stuff. I want to fire it up and see what it sounds like actually in the car. Just make sure that it's not vibrating. It shouldn't be because it's on mounts. So yeah, as far as the Q45, because I know that I promised some progress there, it's still under the cover. I'm still waiting on parts. I should be getting some parts next week. I've ordered some plugs. I've ordered some power lines or extended battery lines that I can run from the front of the car to the rear, because now where the battery used to be is where the intercooler plumbing is going to go through. But anyway, fingers crossed it'll be for the next episode. For now, I'm stoked. I've got the 1J in. I'm making progress. I'll just show you. You know, I've got good clearance when I close the bonnet. Nothing's hitting. There's a fair bit of clearance there. So, and the motor is sitting sort of back a little bit, which is good. Let's see the center. The center is here. The center of the axle, where my hand is. So it's sitting a bit further back, which is good. I've still got a little bit of room around there to muck around. I may still need to do a little bit of trimming in here and modifying for the shifter and all that sort of stuff, but I'm not too fussed because it is going to be a track car. So yes, progress, as I've said before. Yeah, so anyway, that was the Volvo 740. Bit of a rundown, what I did, done, whatever you want to call it. That is the turbo that's actually going back on the Q45. But anyway, you're probably going to ask about that if you've seen it in the background. So the 740 engine, gearbox in, the Q45 waiting on parts, and hopefully in the next episode I'll be doing probably something combined, a little bit of an update on the 740, a little bit of an update on the Q45. I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but there was also a Toyota Aristo in the background, JZS 147, next to my Q45. I'm interested in selling that car at the moment because Quite frankly, 2 projects is enough. Actually, 1 is enough, but I can handle 2. I really don't want to do 3 projects. The Aristo has no engine. Engine's been sold. Long story, but I did a deal with someone and I got a heap of cash and a 1J as well, which is the 1J that you would have heard if you've been watching this channel. I'm looking at selling it as a rolling shell. So the Aristo will come with a 2J transmission auto, which has been shift kitted and rebuilt. The car itself has around 160,000 Ks. I mean, I could probably light up the dash and all that sort of stuff if someone was interested. It's a clean car. I would respray it eventually, but there's only 1 ding on the whole car. It's a tiny little ding where the rear spoiler goes. I'm looking at getting rid of that. So it'll have a 2JZ transmission. It'll have an ECU. It'll have a wiring loom, which is a non-VVTi wiring loom off another vehicle. Hence, I was going to change it around because the original one had a micro check, and honestly, the loom just looked like dog's breakfast. So I got rid of that and I bought another loom. So it'll come with a loom, come with a heap of other parts. So if anyone's interested, leave a message or send me a message. I'll probably put it up on Marketplace in the next few weeks anyway. So I want to get rid of that. That will actually help a little bit with the money that I need to put towards the Volvo and the Q45. This little area in here it used to be my parts room, but I'm going to set it up. Like obviously this is a desk here with a printer and a whole heap of bits and pieces. So I've got a table over there that I use for assembling stuff. I've got a speaker over there that I use for making a bit of noise. Eventually I'm going to build an engine in here as well because it's nice and sort of clean, it's quiet, it's away from everything and everyone. I can hit the fan if it gets a bit hot. And yeah, so I've got a couple of 1Js that need to get machined and I'll probably start building those shortly as well. So that's what this room is. Yeah, but anyway, thanks to everyone that's watching, subscribing or whatever. A little bit dull and boring at the moment, but as soon as the cars get sort of close to being drivable, it'll be a lot more fun, heading down the track or whatever. Have a bit of fun, do a few dyno pulls, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, but anyway, I reckon that concludes today's video because I've got something else to do and I don't have anything else to talk about right now. So yeah, just check out my channel if you get a chance. The rest of the videos, they'll be up at the end of this video. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll catch you on another day, not so far away. Ha ha ha.